So Jacob, we're sat here a ways into the 2025 women's season. There's been a few ups and downs, but happy with the season so far?
Yeah, really happy with the start we've made. Second in the league, 7 wins, 2 losses. So from the change of what I saw as a big women's rugby league supporter last year to where we are now is a big step from the club, from the coaching staff, and from the players. So real happy place to be, where we wanted to be. So we're on the right path.
You joined the club pretty late in pre-season, obviously for one reason or another. We sort of hit restart on the women's programme. It obviously came under the club from the foundation. But how impressed have you been with the group of ladies that you've got now that you've managed to coach for the last 6-7 months?
Good, real good. Like I said, came in a little bit late, so the team was already kind of selected that way. But really impressed with the group we started with, and if we looked as a staff where we was in January when I first came and we started getting involved, to like I said 6-7 months, it's not perfect by any means, but we've definitely improved, and certain improvements from players that have really impressed, and then as a team it's getting there, and even from January to now we've had players go, we've had players come, so it's constant in transition, but the potential and the ability that's coming out of these girls week by week is the real big positive for me. And then when it starts coming together as a team, which it will do as games go on and as more sessions we have, we'll look real good.
What's impressed you most about this group?
Just the little effort areas of where maybe players haven't been in the past, and where there's a coaching staff, we've asked for the little effort areas to be real big, which comes from training in first and then seeing them in games, and just seeing the potential of a few players that looked good at the start of the year and thought, wow, these will do well for us, but they've pushed them limits already in the short period of time. And then as a group, I've spoke before of it's getting there, but it's still very transitional. So maybe like a team or the pairing as a spine's always changing. But the girls that I've put in there and put in a shift there, really impressed in not just ability of themselves, ability in different positions, which we've asked a lot of the girls, and really impressed in that area.
You mentioned it earlier, currently second in the league.
Yep.
Still a ways to go in the 2025 season. What are your goals and aspirations for the remainder of the year?
To stay there or go up one. The game coming up this weekend against Widnes is the team that really stand out ability-wise and working as a team. That's a big push for us to win that game, as we lost to them at home. We're going away to them, so to win that game and push for the top. It's a top 4 going to a playoff at the end of the year, so the aim's a top 4, but for us we want to finish at the top and kind of show everybody what we're about. But yeah, win the rest of our games, stay in the top 2, hopefully at top, and then push in the playoffs.
Might be getting a little ahead of myself, but obviously preparations for 2026 I'm sure are well underway. It's a little bit of a quick turnaround potentially from the end of the 2025 season before coming back into pre-season. Just tell us where you're at with that process.
Yeah, we've already, as coaching staff, looking ahead of next year, and then sat down with the club of what we want to push on with, because again there's been a real big push at the start of this year, but to next year we always want to get better than as the club do, so we've got built full support in that. But for us it's just to keep the girls enjoying it and to keep on pushing the girls' potential as players themselves, but also as the squad, because there's still loads of improvements, but the aim is backing from the club, the staff are all in, and I think the players are bought in, so it is just pushing on from what we do this year and push on and be bigger and better next year.
You mentioned earlier on that recruitment's been an ongoing thing throughout 2025. You've seen ladies come and go from the squad. If there's anybody listening that would like to give Rugby League a go, or would like to join the Wakefield Trinity women's side, or see what the team's about, how would they potentially do that?
The best way would be firstly getting in contact with myself or the club. We're very big on just, if girls want to come down, do they enjoy it? Do we enjoy them? Do they mix well with the team? The other side is in the closed season. We will have an open training session / trial that will come out on social media, and when and where that is. So if you're at a club now, that's your option, or if you're looking elsewhere, I believe we are a good option. I think we're one of the clubs on the up again from the backing from the club, and just as staff where we are and where we want to get to. And I think we're a place where players come and enjoy and join the path that we're on, which I spoke about before, is promotion this year, and the Super League with time to come.